Robin, congrats on being the winner of this year's Incubator Program 2023, and congrats to all the team at HILO EV. First, I just want to ask you to introduce HILO to everyone and tell them more about the innovations before I tell them what I love about it.
Well, look, it's an incredible honor to be here and to have been awarded the prize. I was really taken with your speech and your kind words, so a big thank you from all of the HILO team. So HILO for us has really been a journey about looking to push the boundaries in terms of the sort of convention or to challenge the notion that e-scooters are unsafe. And the journey started a few years ago, sort of just before lockdown. I went on a business trip to China, ended up in a mega city, rode an electric scooter for the first time, and kind of had this moment where I was thinking, wow, actually, if everyone was riding these kind of things around the mega city environment, the reduction in pollution would be incredible. And so initially we looked at buying a shipping container full of e-scooters, importing them to the UK, reselling them, but we could never really make the numbers work. And what we recognized was that we as a founding team had the skills to be able to look at developing our own product. And in researching all the market, we quickly identified that a lot of the competitor products that were out there were really substandard in terms of how they were approaching safety. They were all about speed, they were all about snazziness and things that a lot of people will go for, but for us it was all about safety, and that was really from the ground up in terms of the design. So we've obviously a startup. We raised investment last year. We were successful in being awarded a UK government grant to help us with that process. And then in June of this year, we launched the HILO One at Micromobility in Amsterdam. And the reception was incredible. And I think for all of us as a team, we'd worked so hard to get to that point of having the product there on the stand. And things have really started to accelerate.
I think you can definitely see the hard work in the product, and I think that's what really attracted us to the submission that you made. I think from the get-go, we saw the amount of effort your team had put in something that has been overlooked when it comes to e-scooters, right? So safety was clearly there from the beginning, right?
Yeah.
That was the core kind of messaging to make it safe. But then how to make it more human-centric, right? And you don't really put these two together. How do you associate an e-scooter with a human-centric design?
Yeah.
But we're really interested to even learn more, and the more we went into the depth of the innovation, we felt that there's this team who is trying to create something different, right? So it's no longer, here's an e-scooter that you can go from A to B, but actually, how do you enjoy getting there safely, and something that could even shape policies of cities?
Absolutely, absolutely. So from kind of a legislation perspective, the UK is a little bit behind. A lot of Europe, e-scooters, people can use them, and there's the infrastructure around the cities in terms of cycle lanes and things like that. So, we've really worked hard to challenge that sort of negative perception, and ultimately we feel very confident that when we can demonstrate our technology and how much safer we can make the use of an e-scooter, that it will bring down those barriers in terms of wider adoption and influence legislators and really kind of position ourselves as being part of that urban infrastructure.
I think sometimes you have innovations that really do shape policies, and I think this is one of them. That will let governments and those decision makers to rethink how we could actually travel around cities safely. And I think this has that potential. And I think for us, having HILO as the winner of the second cycle, this might hopefully encourage other people to look at your company and what you're doing as a good example. So you are setting that benchmark.
Exactly.
This is where we are, and this is what the kind of technologies we're trying to bring here in UAE. So I really wish that HILO EV really grows here in UAE. So my next question to you would be, what is it for you to be a winner of the URB Incubator? How do you think this is going to help you in this market, in UAE and the region?
Yeah. I mean, wow, you know, I mean, I think the opportunity is there for the taking. And, you know, I first came to Dubai in 2002, and I remember very well the hotel I stayed in. There was a hotel, then there was some sort of scrubland, then there was another hotel, and now it's completely surrounded. And you know, Dubai has just set the benchmark so high in terms of urban developments and, you know, kind of a future city. So for us to have an opportunity to come and work here and to have a base here and to look at how we can use this to, you know, to really sort of benefit the next stage in terms of future city development, it's incredibly exciting for us.
Absolutely, and I think you are in the right place to actually be able to create that change that many cities need. And I think if you were to make Dubai as almost like the hub where people can see HILO grow, I think other countries will actually take note, because Dubai is one of the most innovative cities in the world. So I think being as an innovator yourself with this product, I think you go hand in hand in terms of what they're trying to achieve. In your case, of course, not just have you created something safe, but also you're going to help with the net zero targets.
Yep.
This is a very important thing. Pollution, again, something else, and trying to close that gap. You know, we're trying to achieve that 5-minute city gap, right? In every city is trying to strive for that. So how to do it in a very clever way. I know this product, I'm probably selling it better than you are, right? so this product, I'm aware of all its features. It's adaptable, it's, you know, you can fold it, you can put it
multimodal, seamless integration, all these different
So
things.
how can people learn more about HILO EV?
Well, I mean, people can go to our website, hiloev.co, where they can see, you know, some photography and imagery of the prototypes that we've developed, so they can learn more there, and they can obviously reach out through that in terms of getting in touch.
Fantastic. And when is the first HILO EV going to be available?
Well, I think we're going to keep that under wraps just at the moment, but obviously we're working hard to realise that in 2024. But I think it would be an incredible launch pad to look at launching it out here.
And hopefully I will also own one, and I'll be driving one here as well. So if I was to now ask you, now that you've been through this process, and it's not an easy process, you know, we've had many meetings with your team to be able to make that decision of being a winner. What advice you would give to anyone else who wants to enter the third cycle? What advice you would give, and what recommendations you would make?
Yeah, I mean, I think the advice I would give is to really convey the sense of passion that drives the innovators, the teams that are developing these new technologies, you know, I think determination as well. A startup is hard, and everyone recognises that it's never an easy journey to step into, and something like the URB offers an opportunity to be a platform to realise other opportunities that otherwise you simply wouldn't be able to get access to or to see.
Fantastic. Well, I wish all the best with HILO EV, and also the team back in London, as I believe, right? So the journey has only just begun, and I wish that maybe with URB's help you can really grow here in Dubai as well.
And I'm super excited to see what the next steps contain.
Fantastic. So congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.